Now, we've moved on to piano. In case, for those of us keeping score at home. I really like that. It's a nice tone. You know, you can hear why they call it piano. It's not really a piano, but it's definitely can fit in the piano's place in a recording. Both modulation switches activated. It's kind of similar to the violin. It's a subtle, weird timbral shift that has a timing to it. Let's hear it swept up. Nice. Let's hear it swept down. Also nice. It's just generally warm and I'd say useful. Maybe that's a preferential statement. And if it is, I apologize. Anyway, piano is nice. I like that one. I like the timbre of it already. And then that weird timbral thing it's doing, some digital FM nightmare or phase modulation or whatever gross computer witchcraft it is. It sounds really, really good. Okay. The sustain you can't have sustain with a harpsichord. It's wrong. Weird, but useful. Okay, let's hear it. I'm going to turn the sustain on because who knows what we're going to get. Let's activate these two modulation switches. Comically unuseful sound. I don't know. Am I being too harsh? This one. And it's like, if you don't let it do its little chirp at the beginning, which I'm already not a fan of, if you cut it off, you can hear that you're cutting it off. Listen. Okay, that was fine. You can hear it gets choppy. It's weird. I guess that's okay. I mean, that's weird, but in the comments below, suggest a use for a sound that does that, because I'm at a loss. Okay, harpsichord gets the big thumbs down for me, but perhaps you can do something with it. Okay. Next, the Celesta, or Celesta, or Celeste. Whatever. Okay, so we've heard that one before. Fine. Let's hear it with both of the switches engaged. Okay, there are similarities between this and the harpsichord, which I might not have been a big fan of. But somehow with this timbre, the effect is less overt, certainly. But also, there's just something about this that it kind of works. It's almost like a delay in attack. There's something that starts, but it's very quiet, and then the sound comes. But it makes for kind of an interesting sound, I have to say. I'll take it. Next, this ought to be good. It is everyone's favorite, The perennial return of the mandolin. Here we go. You'll remember the mandolin. It sounds like this. Something worth noting, the mandolin's, let's call it articulation, is not carried into the sustain. It ceases, and then the simple timbre is held, which is an interesting thing, I guess. Okay, let's hear what craziness ensues with the inclusion of our 2 modulation buttons. Well, I mean, the sustain button makes it kind of cool because the effect stops when you lift your hand up, but that's just it in itself. I guess we're just hearing the pluck sound is now kind of the fastest swell in the world sort of sound. Yeah, I guess. Cool. Yeah, I think the sustain really makes this one. Weird, but I guess good. Okay. Now we're in funny territory. I'm sorry. Maybe, Casio's sense of humor is different from mine. I just don't think that's funny at all. Okay, let's hear it with the 2 switches. Weird. Absolutely terrible for melodies. That's not, it's funny how bad that one is for melodies. I'll say that. But anyway, that has been the typical patches associated with the tone section, the select button up, and the modulation, both of them buttons down. I hope you've enjoyed it. Now let's do the others.